Hi, thanks for tuning into my channel. This is Zohaib and hope you're all doing good. So today I'm going to be discussing about the very crunchy and fiery match between Pakistan and India in the T20 World Cup this year in Australia in October. So it's August right now, but let's see what are the prospects, what are the chances. There is a lot of gossip going around, and it will increase day by day as the match comes nearer. But recently I was listening to a very senior analyst of India, Mr. Vikrant, who has some very good analysis regarding cricket, discussing about the last match between Pakistan and India and obviously the upcoming match in the World Cup. He was discussing about the performance and that Pakistan played quite well, but he made a very interesting statement over there saying that ऐसा रोज रोज नहीं होता या ऐसा बार बार नहीं होता, which actually means that okay, Pakistan have won this match, but it's not gonna happen again and again. It does not happen every time you play. Now Pakistan and India's fans are emotional, very emotional at their respective ends about their teams, but at the same time you have to be very realistic, and you have to make a judgment or opinion based on how the things are actually going. Now if we talk about that last match which took place between Pakistan and India in Dubai, there were a lot of things that actually went in favor of Pakistan. And it was not that Pakistan played very good just the first time in the World Cup. There has been numerous occasions previously as well that Pakistan has played exceptionally well cricket in World Cup matches. In the one-day internationals, whether it was 96 World Cup in Bangalore, it was a 2003 World Cup in South Africa in Centurion, and even in 2011, in all matches, Pakistan stood a chance and was in the game, but could not handle the pressure well. And what went in favor of Pakistan in this match was some bad things happened at the end of India, which I'll be discussing in detail, and they handled the pressure exceptionally well, and they were the winners this time. If we talk about 2021, at that point of time Pakistan was playing a lot of T20 international cricket. At that point of time when they went into the World Cup, they had played around 17 matches, and there were around 5 series that they had played before coming into the World Cup. They played with South Africa over here in Pakistan, they went to South Africa, they played against Zimbabwe, they had played some other teams as well. So there was a lot of matches that were actually going on, and Pakistan went into a winning combination, went into the World Cup with a winning combination, which gave them a lot of confidence. And if we talk about India, they had just played few matches in 2021, and they did not head into the World Cup with a winning streak. They lost against Sri Lanka. Virat Kohli had announced that he will not be captaining the Indian side after the World Cup, which made a huge psychological impact not only on himself but also the team as well, because obviously when a team knows that this person is not going to be captaining us in the future and we'll be having another captain, it's not that they go against him or they are not willing to play at their potential, but obviously their mindset changes. Had this announcement been made after that match or after the tournament, would have a different kind of impact. This also gave an edge to Pakistan, that Virat Kohli had announced that he will not be captaining India after the World Cup, and obviously then Rohit Sharma came to captain the side. Then secondly, Virat Kohli's own form also, which has now become a big issue and big subject of discussion, had come into consideration at that point of time as well. He made his last century in 2019. It was October 2021. So almost 2 years down the line, he did not have big runs or a century. So the discussions had started to flown around that Virat Kohli has not scored a century. Obviously he had hit 70, and after that he had got a long break, and now it's almost been 10 months down the line, almost a year, and still he has not scored a century. So these were two very major points at that time: Virat Kohli's own performance, and then his announcement of the fact that he'll not be captaining the side. And the third point was that India had not played that much T20 cricket coming into the World Cup. Just a series with Sri Lanka, and then they had a series with England in March, which they had won in their own hometown in India by 3-2. Now coming to the T20 match that is going to be held in Australia, discussing on the prospects and actually what Vikrant Gupta had said, that aisa roz roz nahi hota. Well, keeping emotions aside, I agree with him to quite an extent, because things are always not same, they are different at different point of time. That was 10 months back, and on 13 occasions Pakistan won just once, India won 12 times. So that means India is a better side, there's no doubt about that. Pakistan has just played one T20 match, and that too against Australia till now in August. They've played just one match, and that too they also lost in Lahore in their own backyard. So lack of cricket is quite evident, but they'll be playing the Asia Cup. They'll be England will be coming to Pakistan to play T20 internationals, and then before the World Cup they play a T20 series in New Zealand with New Zealand and Bangladesh. So it highly depends on how they fare in these three tournaments, and if they capitalize and get some edge in the Asia Cup or win the Asia Cup, then things will definitely turn into their favor. But obviously I won't say that they'll be the certified winners. Second thing, the lack of cricket that they have played in Australia. India has played a lot of cricket in Australia, whether that there's test matches, there's T20, there's one-day internationals, but Pakistan has played just 3 T20 internationals in Australia, and that too against Australia, and they have lost all those 3 T20 matches. And India has played dozens of T20 internationals in India and won some series against Australia as well. So they have the edge of not only playing more cricket in 2022, but they are also on a stronger side that they have played more cricket in Australia. Then we come on to again that while they'll be heading into the World Cup, India has played a lot of series this year, and they have won almost all series. Right now they are playing against West Indies, and they have won matches against them as well. Then recently they've won the series against England in England. So that's going to give them a lot of confidence. And obviously the fact that Rohit Sharma is starting to settle in as a captain, the role that he was given after Virat Kohli left the job. So he's also settling in. Hope you like the video. If you do, subscribe to the channel. I'll be seeing you soon in some other videos as well. Thank you so much.